Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Thank you so much for clicking here today. I really do appreciate your giving me a thumbs up on the videos. If you do appreciate the content, you know, it's just a really free way to support my my endeavor here on YouTube, and it helps me to bring you as many free readings as I can. Also, if you're interested in booking a reading with me, if you are outside of Canada, you can do that on WISIO, WISIO.com. And if you're in Canada, you can just email me at elsie@10ofcupstarot.ca, or you can just go to my website and book it from there. Anybody can visit my website, of course. It is on the web. It's international. Okay, Taurus. I'm actually a little bit scared to do this reading. I'm just going to fess up right now. Oh, these readings have been so crazy active for you guys. And it is... I don't know if what I'm feeling is nervousness or excited, or I've been saying, you know, to whoever I talk to in the last 2 weeks, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but something's coming and I can feel it too. So you're not alone, whether you have water in your chart or not. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell us what we're expecting, because a lot of us are on edge here. Kind of just want to see what's going on in the ethers. Well, it's a hot mess, I'll tell you that. There we go. It wouldn't be unlike me to be a hot mess. Okay, illumination. Well, you know, this is really cool because illumination is, you know, about you and your gift growing together. Illumination is knowledge. Illumination, really when it comes down to it, illumination is knowledge, the things that you know, the information that you're willing to learn, and the feedback you're willing to take. All of it sort of, you know, I see a big... you know, a big bubble, and I feel like all of this is within that bubble of illumination. And that means, you know, you leveling up spiritually as a person in your personal life. Illumination, things come to light, things, you know, there's a light hanging over a lot of the questions that you've had as of late. And I think, oh, that scares me. I think we're going to answer them today, or at least some of them anyway. So let's look for another card. Yeah. All right, one more card. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. One more card for this reading. Tell us what else is going on in the ethers for Taurus. Taurus. All right. Purity. Very cool. Okay. So when I see these two cards together, to me it almost spells innocence. Right? The illumination of purity, or the purity's illumination. And I feel like, you know, you see this this animal here, this looks like a wolf to me probably, with the two different colored eyes. It's just pure, right? Pure and you know, he's so white. Like it's like as white as the snow, right? So purity, of course, they're using a lot of white in the picture to depict purity. Purity comes in all colors, though, not just white. But nonetheless, I'm glad that they did make the eyes two different colors. Nonetheless, I digress here. So let's look at illumination as purity and purity as illumination. So I feel like whatever's going on this week for you, you're going to find the reason after everything goes down. I don't know why I just said that. You're going to find out the reason after everything goes down. Right. Like I said, just as scared as you are. I don't know what that means either. I'm finding out with you, you guys. That's the part you don't get. We're jumping in, I don't know, 4 pages in, chapter 8, maybe? And this is where I get to read from, and none of it makes sense to me. So I hope it makes sense to somebody out there. All right. So we have illumination and we have purity. Purity, I believe, well, you know, I don't believe, but what I hear in my head is be pure in all things that you do. So live up to your word, be impeccable with your word. Be someone who is of good cheer. Be someone who's always willing to help someone who's in need. That is the kind of purity I'm seeing here. But I feel as though that the illumination card is casting a light on that. That I think that maybe there is some work that you did in the past that may have been for those who might have less than you. And I feel as though that there is a connection there somewhere. A connection somewhere there. Okay. Anyways, I don't know who that was for. Hopefully that resonated with you. If not, that's cool too. But the illumination. Tell me why illumination is here. Tell us why illumination is here, please. All right. So we have illumination. Illumination makes sense. First card out is the High Priestess, right? What is the High Priestess? She is illumination, right? She's constantly in contact with spirit. She's the tiger, right? She's the protector. She's the protector of all the secrets. And she's very, very close to spirit at all times. I feel like this is the kind of illumination we're looking at, Taurus. Whether that is for you in sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter, I feel like you're going to be leveling up either at the end of this month and going into next month. I believe it's between the 28th and the 12th. Only because I just saw 412. I think it's between the 28th and the 12th. And I think you're going to find that you have, what can I call them? That you may have gifts that you didn't understand you had before, if that makes sense. I feel like your crown chakra, I feel like your crown chakra is going to be on fire. I feel like you're going to hear and see things. You're going to get weird things happen to you, like maybe a tug on a shirt, or feel like someone whispered in your ear, but it's going to be things that aren't going to creep you out. That's not what I'm saying. It's not going to creep you out. It's going to actually confirm that, oh, okay, I thought I knew this was happening, and now I can confirm that this is happening. So illumination, I think, is happening for you in a very interesting way this week. Daughter of Wands is, of course, the Page of Wands, which tells me this is good news, right? This is good news that's on the way. And I feel like part of the good news is your illumination. I feel like you have come to a point in your life where you're understanding lessons rather than wondering why they're happening to you or wondering why no one else is going through it but you. You know, the green-eyed monster, right? But I feel like you're going to be rewarded for that now. I feel like you have been on a path where you are learning from other people and learning from the closest people around you about how to be more assertive, how to speak your mind without offending people, how to take action without without making someone else look like they're doing less than you. So I think that is the type of illumination that is here for you. And it's illumination, really, I think it's about good news. It's about you leveling up in your spiritual life. And it is about learning more about you. And how cool is that, right? Because I'm always willing to know about me. I probably know myself less than I know everyone else in my life, to be honest. All right, so purity. What are we looking for in purity? Please tell us what this means, this card here. What is purity, please? Temperance, Daughter of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Okay, so looking at the Two of Wands under the deck, taking action towards something that you've wanted, taking a risk, going to the crossroads to find out what is there for you, going to pick a new path, essentially. So what I see here with purity is I feel like you do equate being in balance with being pure. So I feel like you almost have a better outlook on people who can keep their emotions together than some people who cannot. The Daughter of Swords is the Page of Swords. It tells me that I think you know someone like this who might be not necessarily quick to anger, but someone who frustrates really easily. Someone who you would love to teach to be a little more patient, I think. Because I guess patience is, part of purity as well. So the Wheel of Fortune's telling me that there's some quick changes coming, and I know we don't really like change. We do, but we don't, right? Like, change, buy me a new pair of shoes, I'm good, right? Change, flip my world on its head, no, not good. That kind of change I could do without. I mean, really, without change, we don't progress, so I guess we all need it. So nonetheless, let's get back to it here. On the left-hand side, we have illumination. Tell me about what the High Priestess is here to say. Tell me more about the High Priestess card, please. Is there anything that we need to know that is being hidden with the High Priestess, please? Is there anything she needs to tell us? Oh, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune again. And the Wheel of Fortune did come out over here, but it's come out at the front of all the rest of the cards now. So I feel like it's a blessing. What I'm hearing is, well, you exceeded the blessing. We wanted you to do something, Taurus, universe speaking with you. We wanted you to do something and you did it like 150%, and we only expected 100%. So here comes your blessing. We're not going to make you wait for it here. It's coming sooner than you think. The thing is this, is it's coming quickly, yes, but what's going to happen with you, right? Because you just finally got your walls down, Taurus. You just finally got your walls down and you're ready to talk. And I think what the High Priestess is saying, keep your walls down, be ready for feedback, be ready for honest, blatantly honest conversation. And the Wheel of Fortune is about to come your way. And should you pass these tests given to you, then I feel like whatever you have been asking for a very long time is about to, is about to knock on your door or knock on your window or give you a phone call or a text or something. I feel like between now and the 12th, I'm going to say now on the 12th of April. I don't know, I'm seeing 412, but I've been seeing that since I did the last reading, actually, 412. Could have something to do with the moon, right? All right, so tell me about this Page of Wands, please. Page of Wands. Good news coming in? My goodness. Must be really good news. News coming in. Oh, it is good news, really. Okay, so Daughter of Wands is the page in this deck. The good news is someone is in love with you. There we go. We've got the Two of Cups. Then we have the Knight of Cups. They are bringing this bunch of love here with an apology. And this may, if you're already with somebody, throw you into a third party. Nonetheless, even if it does, or whether it does or does not throw you into a third party connection, the fact of the matter is that you're going to be excited to see this person when they show up. Now, who's showing up? Well, we have so far on the table, we have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Aries. I meant Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. We have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. We have Sagittarius is Temperance. We have Cups, right? So it could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So this is what we've got so far. Tell me what are you taking the higher ground on, Taurus? Why do you need to take the higher ground here? Why do you have to take the higher ground? Because you're going to have to deal with the Emperor on his head for a little bit. He's yeah, and it's okay, I think, because, I see the Queen of Swords here, and the Emperor is on his head, yes, but the Queen of Swords is someone not to play with. Like, she's not playing. She's not. She is not playing, and she is kind of tough. So I think that if the Emperor does end up coming at you in the reverse, Taurus, I think that's really no match for the Queen of Swords. There's going to be some conversation that's causing this Seven of Wands here. Conversation coming up. Things are going to be said. Oh, and someone is single. Okay, so someone is single and abundant. So if you've been wishing, Taurus, if you've been wishing on that star for someone to become single, the answer is yes. There you go. Tell me about this card, which is Temperance. Tell me why Temperance is here, please. Temperance and Purity. Temperance, we've got Strength. We've got Temperance in reverse. So you're kind of struggling for balance right now. You're struggling for balance because you're trying to be strong for something. Something has got your heart racing. You are trying to be strong. I feel like Temperance in the reverse, Temperance in the upright. I feel like that's a struggle to keep your emotions in check, struggle to keep your head above water. I mean, maybe mentally, could be physically, but I doubt it. I see more as it being an issue with the Daughter of Swords here. The Daughter of Swords is the Page of Swords, right? Someone else watching you. You know what I think? I think that this purity card is related to the strength. That strength and purity give you balance. I should pull that out here. I don't want it to be too far with me here. So I think that purity and strength give balance, right? So that's what I think about temperance. And then we get temperance in reverse. So I see here that you're kind of trying to keep your balance. On some days you're off balance, some days you're on balance. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles being in the reverse, this person is giving to 2. This person has stopped giving to 2, and they are planning on delivering to 1. So let's look at this Daughter of Swords here. The Daughter of Swords, of course, is the Page of Swords in this deck. So let's get clarification here. Why is the Page of Swords here, please? Tell me why the Page of Swords is here. Okay. Because there's going to be judgment. What is there going to be judgment on? What will there be judgment on? There'll be judgment on a new start. And the new start, it's not a passionate start. So this is a start. This could be someone, it has nothing to do with passionate feelings. I feel like this is someone that you do already know, though. Someone who's coming back around with the Judgment card. Someone who has something to say to you that they feel as though you didn't hear it the first time. That's what I just heard. You didn't hear me the first time. So I don't know if they didn't say it or you just didn't hear it correctly, but this person seems adamant that you didn't hear me the first time. Wheel of Fortune is coming. It tells me that the Wheel of Fortune is bringing with them someone that you haven't seen in a while, someone that you've been on a break from. Four of Swords, right? You've been on a break. This person, no doubt, though, has sent out this this offer, this pentacle, and he's hoping that it's going to get to you soon. He doesn't know if you're going to accept the offer, though, because the Empress is in the reverse. When she's in the reverse, she's really not paying attention to anyone else around her. It's actually inner strength. She's taking care of herself, self-love. She is sort of in hermit mode at this point. And so I feel like this is a connection of someone that you knew, and you guys are no longer connected, Four of Swords. But I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles that you two haven't seen each other in years, I don't think. If it's years, for sure, at least 1 or 2. I'm thinking 3 is what I'm seeing, though. But nonetheless, let's take a look here with the Moonology cards, right? Let's see what we've got here. Moonology. Oops. We've got conclusions are within reach. So you're right. You do feel it coming. You feel something coming. Well, I don't know if you do, Taurus, but I'm a Pisces moon and I do feel it coming. The next, it says a new start is coming. Of course, there is a new moon coming as well. So keep that in mind. Your dreams need a practical plan. So if you do have, if you're one of those people that says, gosh, you know, one day I wish I could. And yeah, that's the thing that you have to do. If you can finish that sentence, that's the thing you have to do, and that could be the new start that's coming here. So it might be an idea or an attitude. I think you're going to be closing an old cycle out, and if you are going to dream big, oh wow, look at this. Maybe it was the Empress that became single. Yeah, interesting that they were laying here right here by your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so which conclusions are within reach, please? Tell us which conclusions you're talking about. Oh, love. So conclusions are within reach. Gives me the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Someone's charging right at you, Taurus. Charging right at you, going to tell you that they have a lot of love for you, that they want to start something brand new. They've got an offer, Lynn. I think it's pretty stable. It's the Two of Cups is telling me that you two have the same interest in each other. It's also telling me with the Knight of Swords that it could possibly be A surprise visit. Could be a surprise visit, but it also could be serendipity. It also could be someone you bump into at the grocery store or at a restaurant or wherever it is that you frequent. Maybe you're on a walk in your neighborhood and that person knows someone in the neighborhood and they're walking with their friends. Like, I think it's serendipitous. I don't think it's like a, texting thing or a phone call thing. I think this person either just shows up at your door because they know where you live and don't know your number, or you just bump into them somewhere public. So if you haven't been anywhere public and don't go anywhere public, this may not be your reading. Nonetheless, I feel like you're going to meet them somewhere. It's almost like a friend of a friend of a friend is going to invite this person to a party, and that's where you're going to meet them, right? Tell me about the new start that's coming here. New start is coming. What kind of new start is coming here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Excuse me. It is a new passionate start. So we have someone that has the Knight of Wands energy that I think wants to come forward, and could be an Emperor, Aries. We've got the Fool. A new start is coming. I feel like there's a passionate start about to come. It could be someone who is an Aries. So this is the Emperor, of course, and the Emperor is the person who's in charge, right? So that person is going to facilitate, I think, a meeting to ask you if you want to start fresh, if you want to start again. So that tells me that you already know this person. They already see you as the Empress and that they are single. I saw these here, right? I thought maybe that the Empress was single. Well, maybe the Empress is, but nonetheless, I feel like whoever it is that either is in the Empress or the Empress energy is the one that became single recently. And when I say recently, I mean probably within the last 2 or 4 weeks. So your dreams need a practical plan. Let's see about that here. Your dreams need a practical plan, Taurus. Well, if we are nothing else, we are planners, right? Planners. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Swords. 2 of Pentacles under the deck. Okay, so trying to keep balance. Your dreams need a practical plan. What kind of plan do you need? Well, it looks like you're going to have some happy news coming in, something that's going to, a message of some sort, communication, a passionate action of some kind. So when I say passionate action, I mean, somebody throws something in your mailbox that doesn't come through the mail. Somebody shows up with flowers, that kind of thing. But this person's quite happy because they like the information that they just received. The Queen of Wands is someone who is fire, right? She is fire. She's confident, smells good, looks good, presents good in public. You could take her anywhere. She is the person, though, who is the go-getter. She will go up and walk the room until she finds, someone who is in the kind of line of work that she loves, and she'll sit and talk their ear off all day in order to learn things. So she can be humble, she can be bold, but most importantly, I think it's really cool because I see this black cat sitting in front of her, and as I was watching another reading the other day, see, the black cat is keeping her protected, right? The energy of the black cat, the cat sort of looking at you like people don't want to cross the path of a black cat, but she is willing to take the risk. That's what the deal is. Thank you, Spirit. So she's willing to take the risk, and what's coming is going to make her very happy. And what is coming is she risked it. You guys, she risked it all. She risked everything. This Queen of Wands, and I don't know why I keep hearing that. She risked it all. She risked everything. And now comes the payback. Now, it doesn't have to be a she, right? I'm saying she because there is a woman on the card pictured, right? Illustrated here. But just remember, please, that we all have a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And, it is up to you as to which one you want to portray, right? So there could be, I could be connecting with a man who is very, intuitively linked to his divine feminine side and vice versa, right? So I feel like because of a lawyer, because of something that happened that was legal, this is bringing you incredible happiness and with good news to come forward, something that you're going to take a passionate action on, which is very cool. Your dreams need a practical plan. Good. Okay, let's go to Secret Language of Color. I saw a friend of mine using these and I really admired them. And she didn't want me to pull them out of the box or touch them, and I can respect that. Some people who are witches are a little bit, who are like that, right? There's a very specific signature, energetic signature on them. They don't want that disturbed. But anyway, so I had to get these cards because they are beautiful, and I'm glad I get to use them for your reading, Taurus. We have Tangerine, Be Spontaneous and Have Fun. And then we have Lighten Up. Uh-oh. That's a little bit hard for a Taurus, lighten up, right? All right, let's take a look here. Let's clarify here. What does Taurus have to lighten up about besides everything? Besides everything since they were born. Just kidding. Lighten up. What does Taurus have to lighten up? What does Taurus have to lighten up, please? I know myself, I can be way too serious, just saying. All right, so what are you serious about? Show me. Two of Cups, look at that. You're serious about love. Yeah, I think you are, it's time for you to find your path, find out who it is that is going to give you this balance of 2 + 4 is 6, right? This Page of Pentacles is telling me that someone has been contemplating for quite some time starting something new with you, or starting something new in love, and you are the one that their mind keeps coming back to. We have the Hanged Man, which tells me that, you know, this person has been thinking about this for quite some time, and because they've been thinking about it for so long, they are running the risk of sitting in this stagnant energy and not moving anywhere at all. So, cross watcher, if this is you, you got to help Taurus lighten up. Maybe let them off the hook, tell them you love them first, and then see what happens from there. But nonetheless, the white lighten up card, I think someone is about to, make a decision to move forward and ask you about your relationship status. Hanged Man tells me that they've been thinking about that for a very long time, and it tells me that you're going to have to think about it for a very long time. I don't know that you'll be answering right away. Just because of the Hanged Man energy, I feel it kind of big right here. Be spontaneous and have fun. Why does Taurus need to be spontaneous and have fun? Because it helps you keep your balance, your financial balance, and your figure, like the balance of your life in general. So I feel like you're being told to be spontaneous and have fun, because I think sometimes we just get a little bit too serious, right? About ourselves, about our life. And I think that being more positive than negative helps a lot. Sometimes you just got to fake it till you make it, you guys. But the King of Pentacles tells me that with spontaneity and having some fun, that this is going to make you feel really balanced. It's going to make you feel financially balanced. It's going to make your health feel balanced, your mental health feel balanced. I feel like the Justice card just doesn't stop giving. I feel like it would be really smart for you to get everything in balance, not only your diet and the water you're drinking and how you're sleeping, but I think that it's time to get money in order as well. So, right, money as well. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put 2 cards down. Let's get another. Oh, not from here. We'll get from here. And it is Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so you're not talking about it. You don't. I feel like that you want to have fun. You want to get back in balance. You want to have your money back in balance. And you don't really want to have to answer questions about it. Ace of Swords in reverse, right? This is your business. You get to make the decisions. You get to say what gets to be done. And this is your ship that's sailing. So if anyone else wants to get on board, that's cool, but they kind of got to listen to the person who's in the driver's seat, right? So I feel like that being spontaneous is good. Having fun is good as well. But I think there is a time for fun and a time for business as well. So maybe, I think the message here is that you need to split the two. So you need to have work and you need to have play. And I think you need to be more spontaneous with your play. I think that's what the message is there. All right. Last cards out are from True Love Reading Cards. Who makes these ones here? Let me take a look. Well, it looks like they were illustrated by Lori Banks and with help of Belinda Grace. So there you go. Tell me what's going on. We have connection and maturity. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know. We're talking about a connection here, one that might show up just like that. When something you're not expecting, something you've been thinking about, they've been thinking about. I think you guys are looking for a new start. Your dreams need to be practical. You need to make a plan. I see someone here making a plan, but I feel like with this connection here, Taurus, that somebody had to grow up before they could come forward. I feel like they had to go through almost like a level. No, I'm seeing video games, but I think they had to level up is what I think. I feel as though they had to be by themselves, you know, just writing down their thoughts, reading books, trying to figure out who they are and why they're here. And I think ultimately what that leads this person to is the connection of a lifetime. So the connection is, you know, the connection to everything. It's not just love. You can see here, if you can, you can see here that, you know, there isn't just hearts here. That's love. There's also music. There's also wine. There's also the sunset and the beautiful beaches. There's love, a love note here. There's so many things that make up connection. But I feel as though that because someone that you know has decided to mature, I feel like there's something really beautiful on the horizon in terms of a connection. So let's look at some Island Time Wellness cards and see what we've got here. We have the Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So I feel that you've known this person before. I feel that you two were together, you were in contact, you were texting, all that stuff, and then it just stopped. And you guys got out of talking, out of sync, and all of a sudden nobody's talking to nobody here. So I feel like that one of you was quite immature in this connection, and I feel like one of you was more mature. There might have been a large age difference, but I feel as though that one of you backed off, and so the other one did. And you stopped communicating. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. And it really is about that. It is about the manifestation of what you want. It says here, coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So it could be the story of a friend as well, right? We have the golden mirror, and it says self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. So be aware of love bombing, right? Someone who gets too serious too quick, and that sometimes is the potion for an unbalanced human or an unbalanced relationship. So just be aware that narcissistic behaviors is not what we're talking about here at all. If someone is hurting you and you're trying to get away, or if you need to get away to get to someone else, please do that. That's the other thing that I'm hearing right now, is that if your relationship is toxic, please don't try and fit it here, because this is not toxicity here at all. This is someone who's legit getting out of a relationship, going to another relationship to be with the person that they love, and that there's no toxicity here that I can see. No devils, none of that stuff. So please, if you are in a toxic relationship, please talk to someone and take care of that. All right, I'm going to go, Taurus, and I don't know who needed to hear that, but if you need anything else, please look below. If you want to book a reading with me and you are outside of the US, please go to WISIO, WISIO.com. Otherwise, you can go to my website, and I'll see you there. You can send me a note from there as well. All right, gonna go, Taurus. I hope you are well, and I'm out. Bye-bye.